We are Caitlin and Blair, and we're living out of our Mazda CX-5 for 8 months, driving all over the U.S. And right now, we're in Washington.
We could just go there.
Waking up at a rest stop. Rest stop number 3 or 4 that we've stayed at. It was actually pretty nice. It felt like a little sketchier than the other ones, but I think that was kind of just in our heads, maybe, because we never got bothered and our cooler's still here, everything's fine. So we're going to Seattle today. It's Queen Amon with an apple. Made our way to the top of Pike's Place to the Secret Garden. It's a volunteer-led site run by the market residents that grow produce for the Pike Market Food Bank. Nearly 500 fresh herbs and veggies are donated each year. It's us! We're about to explore Pioneer Square, Seattle's oldest neighborhood.
So we're in the historic, nationally registered Pioneer Square. In the 1950s, a lot of large cities tried to demolish older buildings to make their city clean and look newer. And they did that with the historic Seattle Hotel, and then the locals got really upset about it and fought to make it a historic site. By 1970, they had decided to refurbish all these old buildings instead of demolish them, and this actually became one of the first cities to be on the historic registry and like a model to other cities around the country.
Made our way back to Pike Place Market for the most delicious Filipino food at the Oriental Food Mart, which is a James Beard Award recipient. Also, the owner is a really sarcastic woman, so she has all these really scary notes up on the wall.
This girl's hungry.
Hungry.
Look how she holds her fork.
6'5". What happened this morning?
We did not fit, but Blair was determined, so we made it, barely. It was like...
Yeah, 6'5" to go like underneath, but not 6'5" to be up here, which, you know, we definitely have to bring all of our stuff in, but that's fine. Just our valuables. Pineapple Hotel. Yay. Surprise hotel booking by Caitlin Poley, which in hindsight was, what were we thinking, staying in a city, not in a hotel room.
Only a shower.
That is okay with me.
Okay.
Not a bad view. I'm into it. Wow, I mean, like, this is a lot of room right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is huge. That shower is great.
Yeah.
Best part, pineapple robes. Naked experience, it says. Aw, this is so cute. I'm trying to find the monorail.
But I have the better sense of direction in cities and malls, and this is exactly what we're in.
Yeah.
So I found it. Where are we going?
We're going to Seattle Center.
I know you can do it on an Orca card. It told me on the website.
Found an elevator that says monorail. Level 3. We haven't bought tickets because we think it might be up there.
monorail.
We made it on the monorail. We're going that way. I hope. We didn't realize this, but in 1962, this was the first commercial monorail in America. It was built for the Seattle World Fair in 1962. This is where the monorail takes you. I'd like to everyone to know
Seattle has hills.
Seattle has hills, not just San Francisco. We're walking straight up a hill. I don't think you can tell, but just trust us.
It's down.
And now the stairs. Okay, we can do this.
Oh my god.
So we like Seattle.
We love it.
It's really cute and quiet, and there's a lot of fun things to do.
Absolutely.
Now, the Space Needle was built back in 1962 to be the centerpiece for the Century 21 Age of Space World's Fair. Now, it's held all below and around you on what is now the Seattle Center campus. Most of the buildings you see down below are from the World's Fair, including the monorail. Up top, there are 2 levels, indoor and outdoor observation decks.
I didn't think it would scare me at all, but it really scared.
You gotta give it.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
It's over there.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. This is one step. This is so weird. How is it?
It's uncomfortable.
I'm freaking out. I don't know if I can do it.
Oh man. Wow. Wow.
Are you crazy? Are you moving and I'm not? Or am I moving too? Okay.
She can't. Oh my gosh. Whoa, look at you go. Oh my gosh. Just hanging out on Space Needle, leaning against a very thick, hopefully glass wall.
There's like a slit.
Caitlin is worried about leaning back. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Lean back.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, you're not fully leaning. Put your head all the way back so I can see. Yeah, good job. After Caitlin conquered her fear of leaning backwards, we learned some Space Needle facts. Like, the ironworkers never wore safety harnesses. It can withstand up to a 9.0 magnitude earthquake and 200 miles per hour wind. It was built super fast in 400 days. It took 467 cement trucks an entire day to fill the 30-foot deep by 120-foot across foundation. It was the largest continuous pour ever attempted in the West, and when it was all done, the foundation weighs just as much as the Space Needle itself. Also, we got a little obsessed with the World's Fair, so I wanted to share some pretty cool inventions and landmarks that made their debuts at the World's Fair since 1876. The telephone, the Eiffel Tower, the dishwasher, the X-ray machine, ice cream cones. And what's cool about this is at the World's Fair, this guy Ernest was selling small waffle-like desserts next to an ice cream vendor. And when the ice cream vendor ran out of cups, Ernest decided to roll up his waffles in a cornucopia shape so that it could hold scoops of ice cream. The result was the first American ice cream cone. There was also the color TV, the video calling machine, touchscreen, and Cherry Coke.
duvet so you don't have to wrestle for covers. There's
gross.
steps on how to do the bed.
Okay, yeah, 2. Okay, you just put them over each other. We did a lot today. And we're in Pineapple Groves. This is the Hotel 5 Pineapple Stay Hotel.
Yeah.
We got to have showers in the middle of the day. I will never not be appreciative of showers.
It was a really good shower.
Found dessert
At the Spheres.
Oh, at the Spheres, which you can't get in the Spheres. Only the first and third Saturday. Wow. Wilmot's Ghost at the Spheres, tiramisu, and some olive oil cake. Anyways, we love Seattle. We didn't think we'd like Seattle this much, but
We did.
Seattle, greater than Portland.
I think so.
We are about ready to get our COVID test for Canada.
It's starting to feel real, like we actually might be able to go into Canada. We haven't done a COVID test in
Since
months.
April. Because we had to do it for work. Okay. 5 in each nostril. Okay, great. Thank you. That's pretty good. 2 or 3 days is great.
What do you mean by we have to have it within 3 days?
No, I know, because sometimes they say 3 to 5.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying. Hi. For the next few days, we are camping at my cousin Ginger's house in Camano Island. And she finds vintage trailers and she refurbishes them with her husband. And look where we get to stay for the next few nights.
So much bigger than our car.
Yes, thank you.
Like a bread.
Deliciously fresh right out of the oven butter croissant.
Right out of the oven. Still warm.
Little.
And the coffee's really good too.
Go for this way.
Ginger and Jake gave us a couple options on what we could do with our day. And naturally, we picked visiting a local abandoned mental hospital. Whoa, this is big. While it is a little creepy, it's also kind of interesting. The Northern State Mental Hospital, which was once the largest facility for the mentally ill in Washington state, was opened in 1912 to ease the overcrowded conditions of the Western State Hospital. According to Spooked.com, the hospital was a self-sustaining and therapeutic colony for the mentally ill and had 700 acres of farm for growing vegetables and raising livestock. The hospital treated their patients with occupational therapy, hoping that physical labor, like farming, would aid in patient recovery. As public perception of mental hospitals changed in the 70s, Northern State Mental Hospital closed its doors in 1976 after funding was cut. You can take this 4.9-mile loop trail around what is now called the Northern State Recreation Area.
We are in Camano Island, not Camino, Camano. And we are going to give you a tour of their yard.
And they don't know it.
We have taken over.
Yeah.
He's been our home, Coco.
So they fixed up these trailers, which we kind of already mentioned, but they've been doing it for a while. This is Ugly Owl. They gutted the whole thing. They do this with all of their trailers.
You see this cool detail?
Yeah, I love that. They can't bring this into Canada because of the axe.
This, and there's like horns or antlers or something.
Yeah, and there's antlers. So it's all camping themed, all hunting themed. I'm being corrected. It's so cute. This looks really cozy too. Look at how big this yard is.
We're not used to yards.
We're not.
This is their little baby trailer. And it was like German, so I think they had to get a lot of the parts from
Germany.
They couldn't get
Yeah, like that top part.
a lot of the parts of the US.
Yeah.
This top part pops up so you can stand in it.
Yeah, which we won't do because they're not here. We're scared. But yeah, and then this table folds down, I think, and then it turns into a bed. And the little drapes are really cute. And there's a sink, and a little fridge, and a little stove. So yeah, it's really nice. And then they have these two trailers that they're still fixing up. So those just are
projects.
And they have also a tree house. That's where the kitties live. These are kitties that just like happen to come and live here. And Ginger and them haven't kicked them out yet, which I think is great. And they should just let them live here forever.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about this back porch is these signs were Caitlin's uncle Larry, Ginger's dad Larry, who passed away. These were his original signs from his butcher shop. Yeah, and your grandpa was a butcher too.
Yep. His dad.
Runs in the fam.
Okay, so we're going into Canada.
Yep.
And we read online all the things that you can't bring, and it is quite extensive.
Yeah.
Luckily, Camano Island is not far from the border.
Yeah.
So our plan is to dump basically everything because we're staying with friends in Canada, so we don't need most of our gear.
Yeah.
We're going to dump it here. And then originally we were going to come back on the U.S. through Port Angeles, but now instead we're going to come back here, get all of our gear, and then head towards the coast. So now what we have to go do is unpack our whole car.
And our roof rack especially.
Everything.
And that wasn't our plan originally at all. This is just like in the last day that you read the stuff, and we've already gotten our COVID test, so we're good to go there. So we'll leave early in the morning.
Yep. Here we go.
Something we forgot to mention, that there's chickens. Chicks. The only predators they have is an eagle, which apparently eagles eat chickens and any other kind of birds.
Which was very disturbing news.
Very disturbing news. I thought, yeah, like they weren't cannibals, but they are, I guess. Well, wasn't there like, oh, sometimes they hear coyotes, but not really. It's a very calm island. Not a lot going on here. Canada proof.
I don't know how.
So you submitted the form. What does that mean?
You had to upload passport information, your vaccination information, your quarantine plan, who you're staying with, where you're staying, health screening, that you have no symptoms, that you haven't been around anyone with symptoms, and that's it.
So that was all on an app?
It was all on an app called Arrive Canada, or Arrive CAN.
I look great. Look at my little
bun up.
Look at my little thing. I have a little curly thing here. We're done with Camano Island.
Yep.
Starting tomorrow. We're going to Canada.
Gotta get there before our test.
Before 11:45 a.m. And we've already undone our car. So we think we're going to be okay. We'll probably get searched, which is fine. We're ready for that. Prepared.
We're mentally prepared for the delay.
So this island was really cute. It's really like
great
chill.
Beach camping.
Yeah, cabins were really cool to look at. There's axe throwing and zip lining.
Lots of walks.
Lots of cool trails. The island's not that big, so you can get around it really easily.
Really cute vibe. Very homey.
If you just want to like get away and be quiet.
Oh my gosh, an apple tree, but like big apples.
Big apples.
Look at them.
Oh yeah, Washington apples. How cool is that?
That's so cool.
So that's all we have to say.
Loved it.
It was great. Caitlin's getting her makeup ready. We're heading to Canada. Wish us luck on getting him.
Thank you. here for the moment.
Yes.
And you guys became those people.
With
The
all the
cats
crazy
and the
cats.
cats. And then I was a vegan.
Yeah, Caitlin was a vegan. Now you're not anymore.
No, I'm not because of Blair. She told me she could never date a vegan.
I don't think I ever said those words.
She 100% said those words. She went, so, 7 years ago, here's Blair. Oh, I could never date a vegan.
You're an
And me
idiot.
like, okay, I'll eat meat.
Oh my gosh. You changed your whole
Was
personality.
the first of many changes
First
I had to
of-
make.
Of all the compromises.
And then people got really upset because they were trying to make their... Why are you so close on my face?
Is there somebody to talk to?
We survived.
We survived. Every morning I wake up and I say we weren't murdered. That's a plus.
Wow, okay.
I say that every day, regardless of where we are.
Took the monorail to the space station. Space Needle.
No, wait, there's no space
Space
station.
Needle.
After that, we had an amazing sushi at Moon Street Sushi, I think
I
is
can
what it
tell
was
you
called.
everything we ordered.
Say it now.
Okay. The seaweed salad, the spicy edamame, the albacore ceviche, 2 orders of crispy rice, and a California roll.
It was the best.
And it was happy hour.
Oh my god. Yes, it was cheap.
so good.
Cheap, good sushi.
The crispy
That all
rice
works.
was... I don't look great, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to say you look great.
Oh, you do look great.
Jesus.
We're trying to figure out how to exit the Space Needle. Figure it out. Oh my gosh, this is the best part about this place. I think we really would have enjoyed the World's Fair 1962.